Their arrival in Australia is integral to the NRL's restart, but already the Warriors have hit problems. Ros Kelly joins me now. And Ros, it all happened before they even boarded the plane.
Chris, the Warriors are due to touch down any moment now, but two players, Nathaniel Roach and David Fusitu'a, will not be disembarking after they weren't permitted to board the team's private jet in Auckland. Let's head to Michael Kane live in Tamworth, the New South Wales country town where the Warriors will be staying. And Michael, that's a hiccup they didn't need.
It certainly isn't, Ros, and you wouldn't believe it, only seconds ago I just heard a plane roar in. That's the Warriors touching down here at Tamworth Regional Airport, which is a domestic terminal which has become an international terminal for the very first time, only briefly, the very first time in its history. It's all part of the NRL's plan to get the game up and running, back up and running on May 28. Now, once the players get off, they'll be put through a brief customs and security check before jumping on a bus to head to their accommodation in isolation, where they'll spend 2 weeks in quarantine. Now, the flight was two players lighter after David Fusitu'a was kept home for personal reasons, and hooker Nathan Roach, he didn't board because he wasn't well. Now, we heard from only just heard from the Warriors CEO a little earlier, and this is what he had to say.
So we're very comfortable that all measures have been followed and we haven't jeopardised any health risk here. The reality is that departure's been delayed. That's all it is, and they'll have to undergo a different process now to go into Australia, and we'll work through that with the NRL in the days coming. But what's crucial here is that the club and the players follow due process.
Yeah, very exciting times here in Tamworth. The town, they're really excited about an NRL team coming to town, even though they probably won't get to see much of them, or probably won't even get an autograph. But probably some good news to come out of this is that the West Entertainment Group, which is holding them up for the next 2 weeks, they've actually had to stand down 114 employees because of the whole COVID-19 crisis. But because of this, it means they've had to re-employ 40 of them. Some of them, international chefs who couldn't get back to their homeland because of this, but now they get to work, which is probably a good thing, Ros.
Michael Kane live in Tamworth there. We will cross live back to Michael a little later in the bulletin, Chris, for an update on the Warriors' border force checks, plus the rest of the day's sports news.